Hi guys, Tony here. Hope you're all well on this lovely Sunday. Okay, there's just I thought I'd come on and just let you know about a few things that's been going on and why I haven't been on. I've had a few problems with, I suffer from migraine headaches, I've said in the past, and wow, have I had some corkers. Now, I don't know, people who have migraine headaches out there will know, but when I was younger there was very bad. I had to, obviously the normal thing, sleep in a dark room, but I was always sick, and as I've got older, they kind of faded out a bit, and I got what I call the symptoms where my eyes go. You can't explain it. The only way I can explain it is if you look at something bright, a light or the sun, then you look away, you get them dots. It's like that. And kaleidoscope, sometimes it's like that as well. So, but I drink a lot of Coke. I have done since the age of about 10. And then I went on to Pepsi not so long ago. I don't know where it is, but there's something in Pepsi that always started my heads off. So I thought, well, I'll try it. It's been a while, and I've been all right. And this past week, oh my God, I've had the symptoms and not the headache. Because I've had the symptoms in a day. I've had the symptoms about 4 times in a day, but no headache. Touch wood. But then I got the symptoms and the headache, and by God was I bloody badly. So, so that's one of the reasons. The other reason is just because I haven't been in the summer house. I've been, upstairs really, in house, not really doing anything, just being like, because I daresn't in case I come in here, start with an headache, that's it, I've got to go, and you can guarantee I'll start doing something and then I'll have to go because I've got a bloody headache. So, that's another reason. My bike, it's broke down again, and I'm getting really annoyed now. I've been in touch with the guy that sold it me, but according to him, he didn't know any of these problems. Yeah, of course you didn't. And then I found out something about him, on the internet. He had a building company and he went bankrupt, so anyway, there's no way I'm going to get my money back for the bike. So it's gone back into a garage again. A guy who lives near me, who lives near me, he's not far away from me. He has a garage, because a lot of people won't touch these Chinese bikes, tonie-rich bikes, they won't touch them. And this guy said, oh yeah, and he actually came here and picked it up and took it. That was last Monday. He hadn't had time to look at it yet. So he'll tell me what's wrong, and if I can afford to get it done, I will. If not, I'm thinking about, excuse me, real dingy chest today. Don't know what's up with me. So anyway, not on the Coke, on the orange. I can't drink Darlow orange on its own. It has to be Darlow with lemonade, so it tastes like Fanta-ish, and that's what I'm on now. So I said to my husband, Dave, you're going to have to get quite a bit in, because I go through stuff. Okay. So if the bike is too expensive for me to, do, then I am going to take bits off it, because there's quite a bit, bits off it, and sell it like that, sell bits off it, and then, sell the engine, or, you know what I mean? So just take it to the heart and sell it. And I'm after, I've actually seen one, a Vespa, but it's going to be brand new when I buy it, because I'm not messing about like that again. So that's I haven't been out on my bike for about 2 or 3 weeks now, so I did come in here yesterday. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I made my own stamper. When you put your stamps on here, ink it and stamp it. Now, I do have a little one that I bought quite a while ago, and then one of my friends who I follow made her own. So I thought, what a good idea. You know, it's pretty easy, really. All you pay for is believe it or not, it's a picture frame. They're from IKEA, but you can get them online, as I got mine off Amazon. You know, and the rest really is really simple. You know, I've even got the rulers on it, look. And it's only paper, you know, it's only, that's card. I printed that off. And I printed the grid off. You know, this on the side is foam, obviously. And I've got a little stamp there, look. My stamping tool. Now, I got all these off, like I say, one of my friends that I watch on YouTube, Sweet Bio Design. Now, I like her because she makes things simple. You know, she doesn't do, you know, no hard things to make. But if you want to make one of these, they're very, very simple. All you need is one of these frames. Now, this frame was nearly £10 because it's from IKEA, you know. And all you do is you take all the gubbins out, obviously, because there'll be some paper and stuff here. And then I've got an A4 magnet sheet under there. And then you put this on. I actually laminated this to protect it. You don't have to laminate it. You can put some acetate on, A4 acetate if you have some, you know. And then you want 4 pieces of this foam. I think it was 4. Yeah, 4. You want 4 of them. I can't remember what the sizes was now. You want 4 of them, and you put them on the outside of the frame, obviously, and then print your rulers and put your rulers on, and there you go. And you know, obviously that's a magnet. Cause I was showing. I was actually showing somebody yesterday, but you know, and the magnet, and there you go. You've got your very own A4 stamping tool. Cool, eh? So, like I say, I did that yesterday, and I have got a littler one that I bought not so long ago. But I thought the A4 is pretty, because you can get your paper, A4 paper in it, and stamp wherever you like. So I was pretty happy with that. It was well worth the £10 for me to do. And you pay, I think, a lot more than £10 to buy one of them. So apart from that, I haven't really been doing anything. I've just been doing bits and bobs, you know, bits of some more hair accessories. I don't know if anybody's interested, but I hadn't heard of them before until, again, Sweet Bio Design, she made one. And it's great for anybody that makes albums, you know, whether mini albums or junk journals or anything like that. And it's this. And it's so simple, it's unreal. You know, and you put it actually on your, let me see if I've got a bit. Yeah, there we go, let's put it on there. So if you've got a corner, you put that corner, I think it's that way, is it that way? I think it's that way. You'll put that corner in like that, and that, I'm not sure if it's there or there. I think it might be there, or if it's a bigger book there. And that's your corners. Then you get perfect corners all the time. Isn't it cool? Great for people who are doing, like I say, mini albums out like that. If you want to learn how to do one of these, because that's how I did mine, hop over to her channel. I'll put a link in the description below, so you can hop over to her channel. But she does all kinds of, you know, things and great stuff. Another one of hers is this, you know, sorry, just booted the camera there, didn't I? Is this, and I watched her do it one day, and I thought, well, I'll have a go at that. And you open it up and ta-da! You know, and it's only material and felt, and then in this side I've got little papers, look, if I need to write. I've got scissors, ruler and some little clippers in there, my needle and thread, pen pencils and stuff, you know, and it just folds back up and you tie it again, you know, and I got that from her, and she, you know, she obviously did it. If you've got a sewing machine, I mean, if you haven't, you can do it by hand, it'll just take a bit longer, that's all, but you know, she shows you by, you know, sewing machine how she does it. So that's one of hers as well, and it's handy because you can just shove it in your bag and you know you've got a pen pencil ruler. Can't go wrong if you've got a pen pencil ruler, you know, can you? So that's one of hers as well, Sweet Bio Design. Like I say, she does loads of things, and I've done some of her stuff, you know. Now, talking about things that are hard or easy, I don't know if anybody knows, but my old man made me a loom, but it's not right, you know. So I was gonna buy, I've got some here actually, non-slip mats, make some pom-poms and attach them to these mats. So I did have a pom-pom maker ages ago, years ago, and it's, I've still got it somewhere, but it's no good. So I bought a new one. It's only a couple of quid, you know, for kids pom-pom maker, you know. So the instruction, I think I'll go back to my little, you know, thing that I've got there. The instructions tell you what to do, right? So this must be me, or it must be Becca, because she didn't know either. So we opened it up and we did what it told us to do. We did have some on this side, but it snapped. We put some on that side, put some on that side, close it up. That's what it tells you to do. Then it tells you to cut it. Now, you know, correct me if I'm stupid here, but you cut that, it's all going to fall to pieces. So I thought this must go on somewhere or something like that for you to cut it, you know, because normally you go down the middle, you know, you do both sides like that, don't you, and then this side as well, and you know, and then you wrap it in the middle and tie it, then you cut it. We don't know how it goes. We've had it in every direction, every, you know, opened up, closed up, you know, every direction. Don't know how to use it, but it doesn't tell you that in here. It tells you to, there, look, when you've finished, close it up there and then cut it. You know what I mean? It's like, what's that about? So anyway, I was on it and Becca was on it, and we don't know what the hell, you know, is going on. So if anybody can help us, please do. If not, I'll just go back to my little piece of wood where I just wrap it round and then tie it every so often. Because that was just a bloody nightmare. I mean, you know, I said to the old man, I said, I'm 43 and I can't bloody do it, and she's 17 and she can't do it, you know. So we was all at 6s and 7s with it last night, but we had it open, closed, you know, trying to put them together, and it's just a nightmare. So in the end, that was it. I knew there was something else as well. My other site, Cardcraftbydesign, I am all the cards that are on there, I'm slashing all the prices, and they're going to be like double and tripled slices. So if anybody wants any cards for Christmas or birthdays, anniversaries, you know, anything like that, weddings, go check it out, Cardcraftbydesign, because I am in the next couple of days slashing all the prices, and they're going to be like mega low, you know. And what I'm going to do is they're going to be one price, and that's the price of the card, and you're posting as well. All right, so you might see a card that's £3.50. I'll bring it down to £1.50, and that's your card and your postage all in one. You know what I mean? I'm slashing them all because I've got you know, boxes and boxes of handmade cards, and they're not going anywhere. So I come to the conclusion last night that I'm going to just slash all the prices either in half, or just like what I've said there, to something worth £3.50, I'll knock it down to £1.50, and that's your card and your postage. So if you want to check that out, that's on their Facebook, Cardcraftbydesign. Everything that's on there will be getting slashed down prices, because I need them to go. And I do have like quite a lot of multiple, like for birthdays, Mother's Day, stuff like that, first day at school, stuff like that. I have all multiples of them, so don't worry, if you see one and you think, oh, somebody's bought that, there'll be another one, because I have done quite a lot of multiples, just in different textures and stuff. So don't worry about it. But we'll be doing that in the next couple of days. I don't think it'll be today, although I might make a start on it today. But I am, the next couple of days, they'll all be slashed right down. I got a bit disturbed yesterday. I was in house. I can't even remember what I was doing now. I was just doing something, pottering about in the house. Oh, I was making a curry. I was making a curry for tea. Excuse me, just getting another drink, got a bit tickly. Oh, that's better, excuse me. And my daughter, Rebecca, she was reading down her Facebook page, which she does. And I was a little bit, actually upset her as well. I was a little bit, because she's been through it. I was a little bit disturbed to see one of my friends on there, and one of her boys had bruises all over him where he'd been bullied. Now, if anybody's seen my past videos, you know my view on bullying. And it kind of disturbed Becca a bit as well, because she's been through it, so she knows how he's feeling and what it's like. So I was a little bit disturbed and upset yesterday to see, that somebody had done that to this lad. I mean, I don't know what goes on in people's minds. Why do they do that? In schools they say we have an anti-bullying policy. No, you don't. No, you don't. It's just there so that if somebody says, "Can I see it?" you go, "Yeah, it's there." That's it. That's all it is. It's for the pen pushers to go, "Yeah, it's there, look. Oh, everything's in order then." But they don't do anything. Now I know, because Becca's been to about 5 schools in this city, and not one of them did anything when she was getting bullied. Not one of them. In the end, she went to the 14 and 16 college that we have here. And I've never known anything like it. Soon as somebody started on her, it was that or you're out. You behave or get out. It's like that. And I thought, well, that suits me. And she loved it. She loved it. So don't, if they say to you they've got an anti-bullying policy, yes, they have. But it's for the pen pushers, just so that they can go, yes, we've got one. But they won't do anything. They won't, act on that. So if your child is going through bullying, I would strongly suggest that your child keeps a log, a day-to-day log, of what's happening, what time it happened, and the date, and etc. And go through, right through, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Obviously Saturday, Sunday, they're not at school, but get them a book, get them a little notebook, and write down Monday and the date and the time that something happens and the time that something happens. Then you've got evidence. Then you've been writing a log every day. Your baby's been writing a log every day. You have the right to inform the police, for anything like that. Any threats, anything. Get your child to write them down in a book, the time and the day. And if you can, if they can fit it on, who did the threat, or who did the smacking, or who did the shouting in the face, or who did the snitch, you know what I mean? Name them and shame them, because they need it. Kids like that. When Becca went to counselling, the counsellor, she hit it right in the nail, right on the head. The people that bully your children have something wrong in their life, and that's why they do it. if they're seeing you as having a perfect life and they ain't got one, or something's missing in their life, so that, you know, so that's why the bully. But I do strongly recommend anybody out there, if you've got kids that are getting bullied, get them a notebook, a book, you know, and write down everything, the time, the date, what they did, and the name, you know. And you have the right to inform the police as well, because you have evidence here of, you know, if you want to, you know, go to the headmistress or headmaster or whatever it is you have and say, my child is bringing a book in, you know, and he or she is going to write every day what happens to him and who did it and what time. And I'm logging that, then I'm taking it to the police, because obviously you aren't doing anything. Now, maybe sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but if you say that, you want to see how fast they get their asses off the chair. Do you know what I mean? Oh, we don't really want that, you know. Can we come to some... No, we can't. If they do say that to you, just say, no, we can't, because I've been to you now before about it and nothing's been done. You know, your anti-bullying thing that you've got there is pen pushers. You know, just for the pen pushers, so they know you've got one. So no thanks, my child will do that and bring in a log, then I'll take it to the police. Right? I strongly recommend you do that, because that's what we did with Becca. You know, and in the end she went to 14 and 16 college, had no bother. It was either you pack it in or get out. Simple as that, you know. So I was a little bit disturbed to see that, but you know, you'll do it as well. You know, I don't think she'll mind me saying it. It's Haley B. You know, get the lad thingy, book, everything, you know, because that really did annoy me yesterday, and it upset Becca as well. Because I know what you go through with, you know, bullying. It just doesn't affect the child, it affects all of you. Because, you know, as a parent, you want to go to that bin and whack them. You can't, you know. So as a parent, I understand it as well. So it doesn't just affect you, it affects everybody, and it's a nightmare. But if you do what I say, you know, trust me, because they'll you know, they'll say things to you like, oh, we can sort it out, or right, can you tell us who the main... No, I've been to you before about it and you didn't want to know, so now I'm taking it into my own hands, you know. And that's it. Be strong with these people. At the end of the day, they're human, the same as you. You know, just because they've got a degree in teaching, they're still the same old. Do you know what I mean? So don't take anything from them. I definitely wouldn't. Anyway, enough about that, because I'll get upset again and it just annoys me. Okay, so like I say, if you want to do one of these, then I will put a link below to her channel, and you can do one yourself, as long with the pencil case as well, you know, anything like that. Or if you want to learn how to do one of these corners, they're pretty easy. She has all the templates, so you just, you know, cut them out. But they're great, they are. For, I don't know if it's a Belgian idea, I think. I'm sure she said it was something to do with Belgium. You know, but you can make your own. And I've seen them online. I think they're about £5. That didn't cost me next to nothing really, because it was a bits of scrap chipboard. You know what I mean? So, but she tells you how to make them. She has all the templates for everything as well. Like I say, the rulers and the things in this thing she had. You know, I just downloaded them from her. So hop over to her channel and have a look. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for now, because I've waffled on too much. I will... What day are we on today? Oh, Sunday. Week to Sunday. So I'll probably get back to you a bit during the week. Like I say, next couple of days I'll be slashing prices, so I'll be on the computer a lot. So whether I'll get to do a video, I don't know. But if I don't see you, then you know that's why. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I've come in here, but I've got a bit more room now, you see, because I've got, I don't know if you can see this here, but it's a sideboard. So I brought that in, got rid of the TV cabinet that I had. My set of drawers are over there, but I am looking out for another one, because they're falling to bloody bits. I got them on yesterday and it's all fell, so I'm going to have to either sort it or get rid of it. Either way. Alright guys, if I don't see you before, I will see you sometime next week, and don't forget to check out them two sites. You might grab yourself a bargain. Alright guys, if I don't see you before, I will see you next week. Have a great rest of the weekend, what's left of it, you know, Sunday and all that. And please be safe, whatever you do, please be safe. And if you have any sense, take my advice please, because I hate to see other people's kids bullied. It's a nightmare, you know, so do that and you will be well on your way to your child's success, let alone yours. Alright, I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. I love you loads guys. Bye bye.